Welcome to Car Talk. This is not talking about cars. This is talking inside of a car. Today's topic is about making lots of decisions. What do I mean by that? Yesterday, my wife and I were talking a little bit about parenting. Now we have to make so many choices for our kids, and for so many of the choices we make, we don't know if it's right or wrong, and we won't know these things for lots of years. And when we talked about that, that felt exactly like running a business, being an entrepreneur. I realized I have to make all these choices every day on gut instinct, and not really know necessarily if they're right or wrong, just learn to follow my intuition. And thankfully, the value of the right choices has been far greater than the value of the wrong decisions. But I've said before that having a business is a lot like having a child, and this is one more way that's true. I never really thought about it till it popped into my head yesterday talking about that. Because just like a parent, there's days you do a lot of parenting. Some days you might be on vacation. Some days you do more, do less. Someday one kid needs something, another kid gets sick, kid needs attention. That's how parenting goes. Parents out there, that's how it goes. You balance it. But there's never a day you're not a parent. Having a business, same kind of feel. Sometimes the business needs lots of attention, sometimes a little, sometimes all of your attention, sometimes none of it, sometimes you're on vacation. And in both situations, you have to make lots and lots of decisions, not knowing if they're right or wrong, following your intuition. And it was an interesting moment for me. It's more of a, what's the right kind of word? A very internal thing that I just kind of realized yesterday. The one more way that making decisions with a business is a lot like making decisions with a child. You have to make lots of choices, not knowing what's right and what's wrong, and hopefully learn from mistakes, because you'll make mistakes in both of them all the time. You will make business mistakes, you will make parenting mistakes. Nobody's perfect. You just learn from your mistakes and move forward. That's all you can do. But there are a lot of choices. And that is one way that having a business is just like having a child. Always making decisions. Car Talk, Tyler Dowling.